XTU Student Athlete of the Week and ask the players a question on the show with Doc and Andy. Find out more at 925XTU.com. Student Athlete of the Week brought to you by Brain Balance Achievement Centers.
Eagles Primetime Live, Chickies and Cates, Packer Avenue in South Philly. Along with John Harriman, Jason Kelsey, Doc, and Andy, it's time for our Student Athlete of the Week.
Dalton Seaman is here with us, everybody!
Yeah. What's up, Dalton?
Nothing much.
Nothing much. You getting ready for basketball season now?
Yeah, just started.
Nice. You're a point guard?
Yes,
So you run the offense?
pretty much.
Take control of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason thinks that he runs the offense, too.
You guys got a lot in common.
I'm a lot fatter.
And hairier.
Give it time.
If you could grow a mustache for Movember, Dalton, would you?
Probably.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
A
cool.
mustache or a beard?
Beard.
Beard.
Good answer, Dalton.
He's like, I
Way
like him
cooler.
already.
I can't argue with him.
So, what year are you in school?
6th grade.
6th grade. My heavens. Do you know what you want to be when you grow up? No.
Sports.
Just something in
Yeah.
sports. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Any sport will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're pretty spectacular in your sports because you're on the traveling teams. And from what I understand, like they only take the best players to be on the traveling teams, right? So which sports do you do?
Basketball, baseball.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
A lot of practice, a lot of work goes into that, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. If you're already doing that in 6th grade, that's good stuff. So do you have a question for the guys, Dalton?
Yeah. Who was your biggest inspiration as a child?
I'd probably go with my dad.
Took my answer. I was going to say Mr. Kelsey, too.
Don't get me wrong. I looked up to a lot of sports athletes and stuff like that. But, my dad was always the one who was there pushing me. And he was always the one that I didn't want to let down and stuff growing up. So I'd probably say him.
Ditto. My dad as well. I mean, he was my coach growing up, and my dad and my teacher. I went to a really small town.
He's the mayor, the butcher. He did it all.
But
Candlestick maker.
Yeah.
nah, he just, like Jason said, he was always there pushing me. And then, like, when we were at practice, he was doing it. And then the thing is, I couldn't even get away from it by coming home. So, biggest inspiration, probably biggest motivation, too.
Yeah, that's cool. So when you guys talk about your dads and the inspiration that they were, do you see yourselves being dads like that, or would you change something when you have children?
I wouldn't change a thing. I thought my dad did a great job and, very open-minded. Didn't push me too much. Was there for me to support me and everything, but didn't ever try and shove me in one direction. Kind of let me grow up as a kid the way I grew up.
I would hope to be as good of a father as my dad was. I hope he's listening.
Oh.
Send money, Dad.
For real, because he did a really good job of, like Jason said, pushing me, but then also, having the patience to step back and kind of separate coach and dad. I don't know if I'll have quite the patience that he had.
You guys both played a lot of
work on
sports
it.
coming up, though, right? What are some of the things you did when you were younger before deciding on football?
Well, I played just about every sport at some point organized. Soccer, football, basketball, wrestling, hockey, lacrosse, baseball. I didn't really settle on one sport till I got to college. I don't know, what about you?
Same. I mean, all through growing up, I played soccer for probably 6-7 years because my parents wouldn't let me play football at a young age. They thought I would get hurt. Soccer, baseball, basketball, track. We didn't have any wrestling or anything like that. We were a small school.
That's good to know, though, Todd, because I know a lot of kids, especially now with all of the head injuries and stuff that people hear about, parents are really afraid to let their kids start football at a young age. And the kids are resentful to them. Like, how am I going to grow up to be the NFL player that I want to be? But look at you.
Well, I wouldn't change it at all. I feel like playing soccer for that many years helped me develop athletically more with, hand-eye coordination, balance, ran a lot more than I would have if I played football. And that's the biggest thing I tell kids now is that are growing up, and I hear them trying to, pigeonhole themselves into one sport. And I'm like, you guys don't even know if you'll like that sport in 5 years.
Right.
You know, you should just try to play as many sports as you could, become, you know, just a well-rounded athlete, because it's going to help you excel in any of the sports.
Absolutely. I feel like every sport I played kind of transitioned and helped me into the athlete that I am today, for sure.
Dalton, you had one more question there. Let's hear that one.
How did it feel when the Eagles selected you in the draft?
That was awesome. I mean, you go throughout your whole life playing sports and training and practicing and doing all this to try and reach the pinnacle, and that kind of it all culminates to that one moment when you're drafted and you're finally an NFL player. It's kind of hard to put into words. It's one of the few moments in life that will bring you to tears, for sure. So it's.
You cry?
I mean, teared up. I don't know. It wasn't like sobbing.
It's like somebody was cutting onions?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
exactly.
like that. Yeah.
I'm not crying.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
But no, it's just you know you can make it there because of the way you played in college and all that. But once it happens, it's a surreal moment, for sure.
Yeah, surreal is the word that I was going to use, because and it happened so fast. You know, I had my family and all my friends from college and high school were all over at my parents' house, and it all happened so fast. I felt like everybody was like celebrating, and I was on the phone with the Eagles, and then when I was done with it, then I was like, all right, no, let's celebrate. And they were all kind of already well into the celebration.
We're tired now, Todd.
We started without you.
We started without you. Congrats, though.
That's great. Dalton, thank you so much for the questions. They were great questions.
Thank you.
Good luck
Appreciate
to you,
it.
buddy.
Yeah, good luck.
Dalton.